If I can do that, you can see the finger, but you just can't see the ceiling. I framed this perfectly, if I do say so myself. Just ate loads of fucking chicken. I'm going to use this chicken energy to get this recording fucking done. What are we doing today then? Sometimes I read bad TRIPADVISOR reviews to people because I think it's funny. Other people seem to think it's funny, so you get a video out of that. Suck it. So I thought I'd start talking about a few places that I hate. So we've got a review of a place called Backyard Fried Chicken. I don't really like it because I went there and they got my order wrong, and by that point I'd been waiting about 45 minutes and I was just too fucking hungry to ask them to correct it. So I just ate pretty much what they bought me. But 603SS has given a 1-star review entitled, "Let's hope online ordering inside a restaurant is a fad," which I do kind of agree with, but at the same time, who gives a fuck if the food is good? Which it isn't. You know when you're like a bit younger and you think you're depressed, and then you get a bit older and you realise that's actually just being an adult. That's happening now. He starts by talking about the TV series Years and Years. For some reason I've not seen Years and Years, so do comment down below if this makes any sense to you whatsoever.
My visit to this restaurant reminded me of the "it's our fault, it's your fault" scene from the TV series Years and Years. The one where the grandmother, played by Anne Reid, lambasts her family for their spinelessness and blames people's meek acceptance of supermarket self-checkouts and cheap clothes for societal breakdown.
Now again, I haven't seen this particular bit of this show, so I have no idea how hyperbolic this is, but I think 603SS just needs to calm down a little bit. I don't think that an iPad in a chicken shop is going to cause the downfall of society. I don't know about you. They continue.
So, why did this restaurant make me think about the world we are building? Well, in Backyard, you order your food on a tablet from your table. It's like doing away with the lady at the checkout till, as per the Years and Years speech. There are very friendly staff around, but their role seems to be primarily to bring the food to the table and clear it afterwards.
So now I'm not entirely sure of what their issue is, because you see, they've clearly interacted with the staff. They clearly think that the staff are nice, so it's not an issue with the staff, and they are getting to interact with them. So let's hope they give us more information on what it is moving forward.
We speculated if this online ordering was, 1, a gimmick to attract
Generation Z.
In the same way I remember a restaurant in London had phones on the tables in the pre-mobile phone and pre-Tinder days of the 1980s, so you could call up other diners.
Now, there's a couple of things here. First of all, I don't like the Generation Z. I'm aware I said Generation Z earlier. Sorry for anyone who's going to get funny about how I pronounce that. But also, I don't know about you, but I actually think that, having the option to pick up a phone and call other diners would be pretty cool. Let me know if you disagree, but I think that sounds decent.
Number 2, a way of keeping staff costs down.
You just said that they had staff, and they were friendly staff, so they were clearly all right. So...
Number 3, or perhaps more frighteningly, to satisfy our increasing reluctance to engage with other humans.
This is something that I don't think is unique to this review. We live literally in the most connected times in the world. People are talking to more people in different parts of the world than ever. So I don't think that we're reluctant to engage with it. I suspect that this person is probably a boomer, sorry for using that term if you're one of those people who's easily offended by it, and they probably just don't understand the connectivity that can be achieved through technology.
Whatever the reason, I don't like it.
No shit.
If I wanted to order food online, I could have gone to McDonald's or Deliveroo, probably showing my age, but eating out is a part of the experience which includes engaging with those who are serving you. Even those phones on the tables back in the 1980s was about encouraging engagement with others, not stopping it.
Why did you bring it up then? Clearly, if you can see that that's what they're for, I don't understand why that was even a point in the first place.
And the food? Really disappointing.
Okay, here I'm going to agree. I didn't think it was that good, but it's not the fault of the staff or anything like that. I believe it's a franchise.
1, I've never had a chicken Caesar salad before, where the chicken arrived at the table 10 minutes after the salad. A sign, if one was needed, that perhaps this automation is not all it's cracked up to be when it comes to actually preparing the food to order in the kitchen.
Not sure if that's really a criticism of the ordering method. I feel like that's kind of irrelevant. Maybe the kitchen was having a bad day. We don't know. And this is coming from someone who doesn't really like the restaurant, remember?
The chicken arrived swimming in grease and was still in its skin. Really? For a chicken Caesar salad?
Again, I'm going to ask Chris, like, skin on chicken in a Caesar salad. Not that weird a thing.
No,
that's like fine.
Weird.
Yeah, I feel like we're getting towards the end of the review. It seems like he's probably running out of points or something.
3, the dressing was revolting. It may have been low calorie, but it was also low on taste.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a pretty standard Caesar dressing. Again, I can't really comment on whether or not it was any good. I haven't eaten it, so I'm going to let this one slide. 4. And this one, actually, to be fair, is valid.
I like kale. but not, I discovered, in a chicken Caesar salad.
Honestly, here, couldn't agree more. What the fuck are they doing putting kale in a Caesar salad? It's a pretty well-defined thing. It just smacks of someone that like wants to do things differently, or they've just put kale in because it's buzzy. Also, if you don't like kale, there's loads of other greens. There's big, weird and slightly suspicious ambiguous bags of just leafy greens that you get in some places, mostly just as nutritious as kale, or spinach even, which I would probably say would go nicer in a chicken Caesar salad. Don't know about you.
I wish those behind this venture well, but I don't think I'll be returning.
Odd way of wishing them well, I'm gonna say.
I've just written an enormous review of you explaining why I think you're shit. But best of luck.
On the other hand, I've just tried Pizza Rover at the bottom of
I'm not doing this bit in a silly voice actually, I'm cutting myself off there because I completely agree. I've just tried Pizza Rover at the bottom of Park Street for the first time and was very impressed. Absolutely fantastic pizza. I'm gonna say that this is where my agreement ends with it because it's just the last clause of the review where it gets a little bit too snarky for my taste.
And the human interaction was top notch too.
You said it was fine in this other restaurant, mate. Come on. Consistency is key. As it goes though, I think Pizza Rover is really good. If you want my 2 cents on the matter, yeah, go there instead of Backyard if you do live in Bristol. Pizza Rover's sick. It's one of the best pizza places in Bristol if you just want like box standard pizza. It's not going to blow you away, but pizza's pretty hard to fuck up, so I guess that's probably why. And that's all we've got for today, guys. Do let me know if you like this. I'll probably do some more of these in the future, and let me know what you thought of the review. And if you've been to Backyard Chicken yourself, down in the comments. See ya!